I remember when I joined Loreto House as for my graduation. That was in 1944 when I first joined Loreto House. And that's the first time I wore saris. And my mother bought me some, I think about 5 saris or 6 saris, I can't remember. All handloom, Shantipuri Dure, Dhonekali, all these Bengal saris, and they cost only 6 rupees at that time, each one. I had about 5 saris, and which I used to, because they're so good to wash and they immediately dry. So I had no problem to have 5 saris for the thing. I stayed in somebody's house, and I used to go to Loreto. I think Palchoudhuri and Jamdani. These are the 2 things I like very much of Bengal. Kano, Palchoudhuri is a narrative textiles. It has a history. I always looked at the history of the textile. That was the point, that when I buy a sari, I try to see what history it has. Not only technologically, I'm not really great, but still, I tried to study the technique. At the same time, it was a narrative. It must have some history. That is the most important thing for me. Any sari which must have a history. That's what it is. Normally, most sari, the favorite saris. By wearing a beautiful sari, I feel great. Absolutely. I feel life is worth living. I also feel that. Because we are supporting our handloom industry. We are supporting our fashion, which is Bengal. Sari is a very important thing. It can be worn in many ways. It can be worn in a very Western way. So I think it is a great dress, absolutely. So I feel very happy that I am wearing a sari. As you know, Bengal Malbal was so much in demand. But this fine cloth, which was woven, it came when, I think during the Sen dynasty, when the weavers migrated. A lot of weavers, they started. Earlier than that, there were motor shuto. And over the centuries, it went on, and fantastic things were woven at that time in Shantipur. Even saris, one side gold, one side silver. That kind of saris used to be. They didn't need any cotton or silk yarn. With golden thread, and they're called Kalavati saris. They were so beautiful, but they all went abroad. Everything went abroad. It was a Manchester yarn, that is the top. And people were visiting. So it all stopped when the Manchester yarn came. That was very sad, very sad. And not only that, they used to get the designs of the border, these colonial people, done by our weavers. And they used to learn the technique, and then they were producing the same borders in the mill and sending it here. So this is the way they ruined our textile trade. Future generation should be, it's coming up, I think it is coming, that they should be aware of our heritage and do something. And of course, they can use some modern technology in it. There's no doubt. As long as they maintain the border and all those things that used to happen. We should try and revive our past glory. That is what it is that they should do. Passion is there. It's my passion that is carrying me through all the time.